Now, I want to dive back into your story. So, you get signed, you're working with, Birdman, Cash Money, all that. Draw Flex some. And then, what kind of happens after that? I heard you bring up earlier you had a little dark moment.
Moments.
Okay, multiple moments.
It's just kind of like
normal. Everyone does.
Yeah, it's just kind of like shit not going as planned.
Okay, so were you kind of expecting, like, after the relationship with Birdman and all that you were just gonna, like,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, like, you're out of here.
I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that just ain't. It's just not realistic. You know, it's just not. It just wasn't realistic for what I wanted at the time.
Okay, so you have really high expectations.
Hell yeah! I'm like, nigga, this has been my favorite label since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm signing with them. Like, oh, it's about to be crazy. Like, I'm looking at Hot Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. So, like, but everything. I feel like everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I signed with Joe Budden before that. You feel me? Like, prior to that was the first person I was like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you actually signed to Joe Budden?
Well, it was like he was starting a Move music label, and it was like we was gonna be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't sign, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I was touring with Joe.
Did you? I feel like you made a song with him or not?
I was on his project.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
I was on his project.
That's dope.
But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, people just gotta roll with the punches. Everything is not going to work the way you want it to work. Everything's not going to happen in the timing that you want it to happen. And once you get that through your mind and realize, like, this shit is just happening the way it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't overwork myself to make it happen faster.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, it's just like, just show up. That's it, bro. Put your heart in the right place, and you know what I'm saying? You start attracting different shit. Just show up. You're going to get that opportunity.
Yeah.
But be ready for that motherfucker.
No, for sure.
Because that's a lot of people's shit, too. People dwell on situations that they like, man, that was my chance. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I fucked it up. Like, nah, just be ready for the next one.
No, that's real. Speaking of which, though, I remember when I just started the Mile High Mini, really, like a couple months after, maybe. I had seen that you were hosting a show, and I think it was for Favor at the time. And I was like, I'm just little, you know what I'm saying? I maybe had like 3-4 interviews out at the time. I'm just starting out. I'm a little guy, you know what I'm saying, in the city. And, obviously you're a big dog, so I was like, oh, he's hosting this? Like, I gotta go talk to Trev. No matter how I gotta do it, if I gotta sneak in the back real quick, go introduce myself, I'm gonna do it. So the fact that you brought that up reminded me of that moment where I was just like, yo, like, I was nervous. I ain't even finna lie. Like, I was really nervous in that moment.
That's crazy.
But I was like, he's the dog out here. Like, I need to go introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I was onto something with this. Maybe at the time it was very small and it was, you know what I'm saying, nothing really at the time. But I knew in the long run, like, this is what I love. This is what I want to do. So that was a real moment for me. But anyway, so back in your story, you have those dark moments, and then it seemed a little quiet for a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, and this was probably before I even really started. But then, you know what I'm saying, you start coming on harder. You got Grammy nominated on the Spiderman soundtrack, like you said, with big names, Sway Lee. I think I seen was it Denzel Curry on there too? Yeah.
It was me on the same song. Denzel Curry and YB and Cordae.
YB and Cordae. How did all that play out? Like, were you just,
Just showed up. That's it. Yeah. They said, yo, we got a session for you to go work on something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll go.
Right.
Let's go. I'm about to go get it in. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like just showing up and then continuously showing up and being prepared.
Okay.
That's it. When I got there with Khalil, he like, all right, let's work on something. We working on something for Spiderman right now. Boom, boom. He's like, we need a hook. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's come up with a hook. We probably worked on the hook for like 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, that was it. It was like, this is the one. And once he said this is the one, I'm like, all right. I did my job, you know what I'm saying? Now they about to put somebody else on this motherfucker who could do the same shit.
Right.
And then he called me like, yo, they leaving you on there. And I said, what the fuck?
You weren't ready for that?
No.
Yeah.
I said, bro, you lying. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, for real. They leaving you on there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on the movie. Like, you gonna hear yourself on
Yeah.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
And that was a crazy moment because I'm hearing you on commercials, I'm seeing like
That was hella
at the
commercial.
Nuggets game, like
Yeah.
playing the song. I'm like, damn, like it's really like.
That's the crazy shit. The
Yeah.
commercials, like it was like Burger King commercial or something like that.
Yeah,
Going at
yeah.
my house, I'm like, what the fuck? And then it was like,
That's crazy.
like they was playing it at hella different NBA games and you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
shit like that. So I was like, yo, this is dope.
No, for sure.
I couldn't believe that shit. For real. It was
So,
hard to.
You, real quick on that. So when did you find out about the Grammy, and what was that moment like for you when you found out about the nominations? So.
I woke up. You know what I'm saying? I woke up to
Yeah.
notifications and like seeing my name on like the Grammys, you know, like bro.
So they didn't even like you didn't even know beforehand. You just woke up and found out like everyone else.
I woke up when it was the day that the Grammys released the nods. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They released the nominations and I just started getting tagged out the ass and I'm like, what the fuck? So that was crazy to me. But the movie had won everything.
Oh,
It had won so many other awards, bro, in different categories, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm
yeah.
like, nah, it don't want everything else, but that's good enough. Like, it ain't gonna happen.
You went to LA too, no?
Mm-hmm.
For the show. That must have just been an experience in and of itself.
Nah, bro, it wasn't, because that's the day Kobe died.
Oh man, all of Kobe, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like I didn't really even care about the Grammys after that. It was such like a somber
Yeah.
feeling in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was sad, bro. And it was like, I feel like it went from like disbelief to like shock to like just sadness through
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like nobody even gave a fuck about the, well, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even give a fuck about the Grammys after that.
Kobe's really like, you know, he's himself first off, but he's the Jordan of this generation. Like,
Straight up.
you know, I mean, he's my favorite player all time. That's why I'm a Lakers fan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nuggets. Don't get me wrong, but he's the reason I'm
They
a
about to
Lakers
get
fan.
on your
I know.
ass.
I know.
You don't let that slip. You don't let that slip in there. They about to get on your ass.
No, but for real, I mean, Kobe, like, I got like 8 Kobe jerseys. Like, he's a man. Like, he inspires me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, long live Kobe. I'm sure that was definitely, especially being in LA, just a very.
Like, we were in LA, you know what I'm saying, for the Grammys, and it was like, seeing that shit, like when we woke up and seen it, like,
Yeah, no, I fucked up everything. I cried. I cried.
yeah, people like, who gives a fuck after that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. That was a crazy day.